So you want to learn how to create this dark distortion grunge effect inside of After Effects? Then stick around because I'm about to break it down step by step in this tutorial. It's actually not too hard to make. But real quick, I just want to say that I think we're on day 12 of the daily uploads, and I'll be going for 30 days straight, just dropping sauce and breaking down effects that I like. So with that being said, let's jump right into After Effects. So I'm in After Effects and I got this new Baby Chief Dewey music video right here, and this is what I'll be editing on. So the first effect I'm going to add on is a Sapphire Grunge. And if you don't have Sapphire, you could actually just skip this effect. It's not really needed, but it's a cool look. As you can see, we get this dusty look on top of our clip. And I'll be changing the stamp 1 to, we have a lot of stuff we can use, but I like the glass cracks. So when we turn it up, it will look like this. And for the second one, you could use the paint spray because it's a decent one, but we got scratches as well. We got frost, that one's cool, but I'm probably gonna go for this. And then I'll go down here and turn up the brightness just a little bit so we can get that red look over there. But I'm gonna keep the settings as they are for now, and then I'll come back and see if I need to change it later, because we'll add all of the effects on top of this, so the look will kind of change a little bit when we do that. Next, I'm going to add on a tritone effect, and this is just to change the color to whatever I want. Yo, sorry to interrupt, I just want to say that I just launched my first After Effects plugin, the VFX kit, and the support has been insane. And honestly, it's insane. We got 150 effects in one plugin that you can simply just apply with one click. And the best thing is that you can see previews of the effects before you apply them. That way you just save so much time. And for the launch of this plugin, I'm actually running a huge buy one get one free sale. So when you add this plugin to your cart, you can get any of my other preset packs for completely free. So don't miss out on this. Thank you so much for the support, and let's get back to the tutorial. So this pretty much depends on your theme. I'm probably going to go for something blue, but not too blue, something like this maybe. And then let's add on the next effect, which is a glow effect, and I'm going to use a deep glow because that's one that I like. But you can go for whatever glow you want or whatever glow you have, and I'm just gonna go for a basic look like this, and then drag up the radius to like 500, just like this. And now we're gonna get into the grungy effects. So first off, we can add on a CC vignette, so we can get kind of focus on our subject here in the middle, because it's a really clean shot and the subject is in center. So I'm going to use this vignette to kind of get focus on this little guy right here. And then we can add on a Sapphire hotspot effect. And if you don't have Sapphire and want to do this effect still, then I recommend that instead of the Sapphire hotspot, you could go for the levels effect. It's pretty similar. As you can see, if we change the settings just like this, you can get pretty much the same look. But I like the Sapphire hotspot one, so I'm going to go for that one. And I'm gonna go up and turn up the deep glow a little bit, and I think I'll go up and actually change the color to red. I think that'll look a little bit better. Yeah, something like this. Kind of looks like I took it out of a Wild West movie. But yeah, that's cool. I'm going to lower down the vignette a little bit like that. And the hotspot, I'm going to keep the threshold at 0.28. And for the vignette, I just turned it up to 200. So this is what I got right now. And we could actually keyframe the hotspot. So here, right, like halfway through my clip, I'll keyframe the hotspot. And here at the beginning, I'll turn it down. Not too much, but I like 0.15. So just like that. And then we could add on a noise effect, and I'll just turn it up to like 20, just so we can have a little bit of that noise in here, maybe 15 or 12 instead, so we can keep it a little bit more subtle. And I'll also turn up the stamp density of this grunge effect, so we can have a little bit more of everything in here, just like that. Now that's a little bit too much. Let's do 350, and that should be good. And I'll actually change it to like smoke. That one is really clean, or clouds. Both of them are sick, and I'm a huge fan of them both. But this looks good for me, so I'm going to stick with that. And if you want to kind of animate it so it looks like the smoke comes in, then what I would recommend that you do is keyframe the vary stamp size for both the 1 and 2, and then go to the end, and then just bump it up a little bit to like, let's do 2.5 for both of them. And let's see what it looks like. Yes, sir, that looks clean. And I'll just change the quality to full. So now we got some really cool looks in here, and I'm a huge fan of this effect. So the only thing I want to do right now is just add on a Sapphire flicker, and I'm going to keyframe this one as well. So I'll have it at 0 here at the start, or some really low number like 0.01, just like that. And then here at the end, we can turn it up to like 0.25. So still pretty subtle. I don't want to overdo it because we already have a lot of effects going on, but this will probably give us a cool look. I can turn it up a little bit more actually. Let's do 0.25. 35. Now we got some really sick looks going on in here. And if you'd like to spice it up even more, then I would recommend that you just go with a basic S curve, drag down the shadows a little bit and bump up the highlights. This just gives us a little bit more depth compared to before. And we can turn down the highlights a little bit. Let's go for something like that. And I'm pretty much happy with that. So we don't really have to do much else. So the effect is pretty much done. This is what we got. It's a really sick effect. And if you like grunge effects like this, then make sure to check out the VFX kit. I'll have a link to the description. In here we got the grunge tab with a bunch of grunge effects, as you can see. And we got the previews before we even apply the effect. So let me just hide all of these effects real quick. And let's say that I want to apply this swag pulse effect. Then I simply just select my layer or create an adjustment layer. It's completely up to you. And then just click apply on any of these effects. Let's go for the opiate flicker 2. And as you can see, the effect is applied, but it's a really heavy one. So it takes some time for my PC to load. But this plugin is definitely a game changer and the love has been insane. So if you want to go and grab it, I'll leave it linked in the description for you guys. And don't forget to use the buy one get one free sale if you do grab it, because why not just get some free packs? Like, who doesn't want that? But thank you so much for watching once again if you watched this far, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next one.